Good morning, everyone. I'm Roger Page, as it says, the outgoing Chief Justice. I think I've been outgoing all my life, but I'm glad to see that actually set forth and listed for me. We appreciate all of you coming. Honored to have you here. It's my pleasure to get to speak to you just a moment. I am very happy that Justice Kirby is going to be our new Chief Justice. She's going to do a great job. She is well prepared to lead us. She has been on our Supreme Court for 9 years, and before that she was a Court of Appeals judge for a few years. Altogether, she's been a judge for about 28 years. You can do the math on that. I've known her since law school, because she was third in her class and editor of the Law Review, an outstanding law student. She went from that graduation to clerking for Judge Harry Welford of the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals. And I remember when Holly was sworn in Memphis as a member of our court, Judge Welford was there, and he had the biggest smile on his face as anyone in the room. He was so proud of her. He would be proud if he could be here today. Holly's run for 6 statewide elections, gotten more votes than any of us most of the time. She has authored 1,000 appellate opinions. And, as I said, she was third in her class on the Law Review. She's just well prepared for this. I wish her parents could be here with us today. I know they're also, like Judge Welford, looking down on you and very proud this morning. We have some members of her family here. Her son, Scott, and daughter, Brooke. Her husband, Russell, is here. And Holly is the 4th woman Chief Justice of our court. But it dawned on some of us last week that the other 3 didn't have a spouse. So Russell is the first gentleman of our court. And Director Long and I have been working on a list of duties for you, Russell, so see her right after this. As I said, we're so proud of Holly and glad that she's doing this. I look forward to her leadership and seeing what she's going to accomplish as our Chief Justice. And Governor Lee, as always, we're honored that you're here. As we've said many times, we appreciate the thoughtfulness you put into your judicial selections, that you interview everybody, and that you swear in all of us. And we're certainly mindful of your time this morning. We thank you for coming. And I'm going to introduce the 50th governor of our state, the Honorable Bill Lee.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Justice Kirby, I'm grateful to be standing up here on the stage and to administer this oath in front of this distinguished group of people. Y'all have heard me say different times at different ceremonies how unqualified I oftentimes feel in a room full of lawyers and judges and members of the judiciary, and I'm beginning to feel a little bit more comfortable 5 years into this, partly because now I know most of the people in the room, whereas before didn't know a single one of them when I walked in the door. And I've also become comfortable with my increased understanding of this remarkable form of government that we have and how the branches work and the powers work and the Constitution works. Things that until you immerse yourself in a position like mine, especially if you came entirely from the private sector, those are things that you know about but have not experienced. Now I get to experience them. And my experience with the members of the court and the interactions with judges and members of the judiciary across these last 5 years have given me a profound appreciation for the work that you do. And it's a huge honor for me to be a part of all of this. And in particular, this Supreme Court process that I get to be a part of. So thanks for being here. It's my honor to do this. The first woman in the appeals court in the state of Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. So not only playing an incredibly important, remarkable role in the highest court of the land, but also a a pioneer of sorts for our state. And the people of our state are very fortunate to be led with the level of integrity that we have in our system, and that you all bring to this. And we owe it to the people to be that kind of leaders, and you all are that, and I'm very grateful for that. And you, in particular, today, we celebrate that, and we thank you for it, and we honor it, and we acknowledge it. And as the Chief Justice, you have an increased opportunity to serve the people in the same way that you have for all these many years. And we're very proud of you and that and this, and Tennesseans should be and are. I was with Governor Haslam yesterday, spent the entire day with him, and we talked about you and about his pride in his appointment and his ability to impact the lives of Tennesseans through significant appointments like that. So you should know that he remains proud of the fact that you are, and in particular is proud of the fact that you will now be serving as the Chief Justice of the Tennessee Supreme Court. Let's make that official. I, Holly Kirby,
I, Holly Kirby,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
and the state of Tennessee,
and the state of Tennessee,
and that I will faithfully and impartially
and I will faithfully and impartially
discharge all the duties incumbent upon me
discharge all the duties incumbent upon me
as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the state of Tennessee,
as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the state of Tennessee,
to the best of my skill and ability,
to the best of my skill and ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Governor Lee. In an age where arrogance is fashionable, you lead our state with grace and humility. We appreciate that. And I would say, given the 2 appointments that you have made on the Tennessee Supreme Court, you're pretty darn well qualified to make appointments at this point, and we appreciate it so much. I am so thankful to have my family here. Russell, my rock in all things. My daughter, Brooke Lillard, who came from Tennessee. My son, Scott Lillard from Memphis. Both of Scott's partner, Julie Carter, and Brooke's partner, Terry. Friends, dear friends who are here, like Jennifer Nichols, who got up and got on the road at 3 a.m. to be here. I have treasured staff here. Dottie Smith, who is my rock at the office. Rachel McAllister, my law clerk, who worked tirelessly on this. Our administrative office of the courts is just a crack group. They are fabulous. Michelle Long, the director, has assembled a wonderful staff, and we're so proud of all of you. To leaders who are here in the executive branch, legislative leaders, we so appreciate having you here. I do have to acknowledge some folks who could not be here, my parents who supported me in all things, and I know that they are proud right now. Governor Sundquist, who appointed me to the Court of Appeals in 1995, trusted a pretty young lawyer at that point, and gave me my start. And dear friend, Judge John Everett Williams, who buttonholed me at a judicial conference a while back and said out of nowhere, "You must apply for Chief Justice." That is your destiny. You must serve. And I resisted him, but he was irresistible, as all of you know. But he led a life of being an encourager, and that is an example to us all. Last but not least, my colleagues on the Supreme Court. They serve with such intellect and integrity and compassion. I am very grateful to be serving with such an outstanding court. And thank you, the rest of you, for being here. I so appreciate that. I bring all of my gifts and all of my foibles to this task, but I pledge to you that I will do my best. And I appreciate the trust of the court members that they have placed in me. I just took another oath to our Constitution. It occurs to me that with our Constitution, people give up their God-given right to govern themselves and consent to be governed. Our special task in the judicial branch is to offer a court system for citizens that is fair and effective and brings justice to them. We can't do it by ourselves. We must partner with the other branches of government. That's the beauty and the challenge of our system of government. It is my honor and privilege to partner with you and all of you here to bring citizens what they deserve. I promise you our court will bring all of ourselves to the task and work to God's purpose for all of us. Thank you all for being here today.
I'm Jim Barry, and I'm president of the Tennessee Bar Association. And I have the honor of presenting you, Chief Justice Kirby, with this gavel today and congratulate you from all the members of the TBA.